Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Glad you're spending the day with me today. Look, I brought my ruler. I'm learning. How many times have I had to get up? I've got a cloth fabric doily journal for you today. It's got a real pretty angel on the front. Some flowers there, a little bow. Lots of doilies going on here. Some different fabrics with a little pearl. And that's the spine. And that's the back. A little, I like to use all different colors. Just a real pretty doily. Let's see how big it is. I don't measure where it sticks out over. I measure from where the cloth is. So it's got a little bit of an excess there. Okay, this is 6 3/4 by 4. Looks like about an inch. Yeah, inchish. It's hard to measure a spine on the cloth fabric because it's rounded. But here we go. A little bow here. It's got gold thread sticking out. On the inside, we have a pretty applique, or it was part of a doily, you know, like a kitchen table runner. So I used that with some fabric that I stamped on it. It's very lightly stamped. And another piece of fabric over here to kind of mimic the different colors here. I've got different colors here. I've got kind of a pale tan, the white, the beige, the yellowish doily. That's like 4 things to make that pocket. And on the inside, a little card with some gold stitching here. Fabric ticket. A little fabric across the coffee dyed paper. And a little envelope. Nothing in it, just a little envelope. Stamped and ready to mail. I wonder if they would even mail something that little. I don't know. Over here, a pocket with some little pearls and different layers of fabric. A day to remember. And some lace, a ruffle up here. Some ephemera in the background. I thought that went really nice together. And 2 pieces of coffee dyed paper. These don't have the raised pockets. They're kind of tight. This is one of those that I redid. I pulled it out and had another look at it. So I redid this. I put a piece of Lord have mercy, paper doily over there and some lace there. And I put that ruffle up there. This stayed the same. On this side, I redid it again. It had that Office Depot stuff. It just didn't go to me. So I covered it up with a real pretty vintage place to journal. But you can still see it peeping out. You can see the Grace to cardstock that I used and that torn out piece of Office Depot paper. So, you know, it still looks kind of cool. Inside, we have a vintage index card. It says Vintage Brands. Another journaling card. Another piece of paper. You could probably fold that up and put that in the envelope in the front. Kind of neato, huh? Like you're writing a letter to somebody, and maybe you are writing a letter to somebody. That would be neat. Over here, a bag with a piece of ephemera on it. How much are these chairs? $1.63. $1.50. Ooh, here's one for $1.17. Isn't that crazy? Card to write on. Some of that stamped paper I like to do. Pretty image of, oh wait a minute, here's some more ephemera. What is that for? Looks like a mattress. Yep, it is a mattress for $8.95. Over here, one of the fabric patches that I make, and a torn part of a letter, and pretty swan. And there's the contrast again. Over here, a little ticket. It lifts up. It's got a hinge there, so it lifts up. You can journal on both pages. Over here, we've got a triple pocket. Look at there. First in the front, we got a little bitty, you know, the quality buttons, and it has three pieces in it. And a piece of coffee dyed paper here. It goes behind this dress ticket, and one that goes inside. So you've got a pocket here, a pocket here, and a pocket here. And just let that stick out a little bit. And some ephemera, music notes. Over here, this is, I found some sewing patterns in an estate sale, and this is one of the bags that the pattern came in, so I used it. It's got some fabric here, a little word flower with a little mini applique. It says Dream, and you've got a tuck spot here and a tuck spot here. Some little mini things to write on. And behind it, a little booklet. I don't know what this stuff is, but it's pretty. Some coffee dyed papers and encyclopedia page. It tucks right back there. This, I put a big piece of ruffle here, a little ticket, and it's got some ephemera behind it with some birds in a bird bath. Over here, real pretty soft background. It had a little bit of floral, a ruffle, and some layers of fabric, and a part of a doily with the antique pin, a little tiny gold bead. That's sewn in gold thread. And it says, Collect Beautiful Moments. Got a paper doily behind her, pretty soft image, and it's magnet here. Over here, we've got some fabric with some seed beads, different layers of fabric. It says Cherish on a piece of vintage ephemera for the pocket. And on the inside, we have a double stamped card. Back here is a paper doily. I didn't think that the image behind it went with the book, so I just covered it with a paper doily. You know, if you don't like something, cover it up. Little butterfly with a flower. Little snippets. Snippets. This is Angel of Dreams. On this page, it's got a little bit of a part of a sewing pattern, piece of music paper. It's the center of the book. Don't need that in there. And here's a little card holder made out of lace and a blue flower. And that's real pretty. Corrugated paper. And a little touch of a music sheet. Thought looked good with that. Little key. Double-sided key. And over here, really soft image with a little booklet. It is attached down. And we'll tie that back up. Ooh, my fingers are a little bit too gnarly to do that. Over here, a pretty image. It's got some butterflies and a birdie and some seed packets here with a little bit of stamping. And over here, another birdie and some really pretty white lace. A ruffle and a little flower embellishment. And here is some paper to write on there. And you have some papers in here you can journal on. And in it goes. So you have a space behind here, and you have space in here to stuff. But I guess I got to do it one at a time. Get in there. And we'll do you next. And then you. There. Oh, that's pretty on the outside. I like that. Over here, some lace with a little part of a doily and a sewn-on bead. Pretty image there. It's a soft image with the brighter roses there. A pretty floral clock, little crown, some stamping and some stenciling. More stamping. White lace with some fabric here. Over here, some really pretty blue fabric. And look at her, isn't she beautiful? A card. And there go my dogs, racing outside. It's a beautiful day here in Louisiana. Yeah, that comes off. Come on. There we go. The envelope. With some cheesecloth. Little blue flower up there. And this just keeps it on. Keeps it closed. Right there. Over here, the other side of that bag with ephemera, some stamping. Over here, more ephemera and some stamping. And on the inside, she's got everything out. A card and another card. The vintage ad on it for Chadwick's spool cotton. Okay. And over here, a little tag with a little angel stamp and some of that grass cloth. Lots of fibers, all different kinds of stuff. Just group them together, tie them up. Little card to journal on. Some lace down here going on. And on the last page, we have some ruffles, a little pocket with some ephemera, a little bit of stamping. And here we have a booklet with the paper doily and some, I think it looks like dictionary. It says thankful, some light stamping there. And of course it has a pocket. And another pocket. Part of that paper doily. Isn't that a pretty paper doily? And some stamping. And that's the back. Oop. You don't need that piece of thread. I'm a thready girl. And there we have the back cover. There's the spine. And there's the front. I hope you liked this journal today. Had fun making this one. It's pretty. I love doing the, I don't think you can go wrong using any layered fabric look. I just think it's, you know, I've seen others and they're beautiful. It's just the look. And I just really, really like it. So I think I'm going to have to make some more of those. Well, there go my dogs again. I'm telling you, if we understood dog language, it would be wonderful. Okay. Well, thank you so much for being here. And I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.